Alright folks, we are back, and so what I think we're gonna do, we cannot take both, even if we vassalize Brittany, we cannot, there's no way to, like if we do this, like if we take it directly, even that generates just like insane amounts of, like that gives 44.3. What if we, that's actually interesting, take that off. It's interesting, vassalizing them is actually more than just annexing them outright, I guess because of our permanent claims. So what we'll probably do is that, but we can't add this because it just makes it insane. So what we'll probably do is annex this so that we can move our mission tree forward, but we'll let a little time tick so that we won't have quite so many people mad at me. But this is one of the benefits of having done things the way we did. We got rid of some of the little folks down here who could have joined a coalition against me under more normal circumstances. So what we're probably going to do in this war is we're not going to be able to take this here, partially because they're not co-belligerated. So what we're probably going to do, innovative wave, wow, some tech cost reductions, thank you. What we're probably going to do here is just take as much money in war reps as we can from Britain. Maintain that diplomat for a minute. We're just going to take as much money and war reps as we can so that we can build ourselves up while we're kind of tearing Britain down. The Ottomans have just managed to like annex in some huge crazy amount of land over there. They've managed to actually successfully do that at an event. Normally they don't do this event right. They peace out too early, but now the Ottomans are huge and insanely powerful, which is very good for us. To move back into Maine, we do not need to be parked on top of each other. I'm sort of just dragging this war out to let aggressive expansion fall, one, and also because this is a great way to just sort of mess with England. We're weakening England by annexing, by sitting on, sieging, messing up all their territory. And looting it, I mean, we're just being a real pain in the rear. One thing we could do that I hadn't considered is I could make them release nations that I could vassalize. That actually might be the play. Oh, so this doesn't have anything. So we could diplomacy, sue for peace. We can make them release nations like Cornwall, which is right here. We won't take that because we don't want aggressive expansion. We could make them release Cornwall. We could make them release... Is Wales still around? Wales? We can make them release Wales. That one's probably too big though. We won't probably be able to pull that off. We can make them release Cornwall. About, is it Desmond? We could make them spit out Desmond if we just keep sieging. We might as well keep sieging. I mean, there's not really... We're kind of just playing for time anyways. Just to let another day of attrition play out. Maintain our diplomats over here for a minute. Alright, Britain, that's probably gonna do it. Release Cornwall. Release Cork. Or I think it's Desmond. Release Desmond. Release Cornwall. They won't release that, but we can release those two. Then we'll take all their money, and we will see if they'll give me any war reps. They will not, that's fine. And I think that'll do it. So that weakened England quite a bit. They would accept vassalization. Can I get them up to a vassalization level before the war ends? Probably. Royal marriage. Let's pull another one of these back just so we can multitask here for a minute. Royal marriage. See if we can get these into our little vassal swarm before we do this peace deal, because they'll take a bunch of aggressive expansion. Influence nation. Influence nation. And the target country must be at peace. Oh. So I guess I can't... It's interesting. I'm pretty sure I've vassalized before. And they are at peace. Wait, military alliance. Oh, we have to be allies. I'm so used to always being allied. Okay, so I can't do it before the end because they won't ally me before the war's over. Okay. So I think we're ready to sue for peace. This is a much smaller coalition. Let's wait until we get right before the end of December so that then it will immediately tick down. Let's bring this gentleman back. Let us improve relations with these two folks, because we're going to need it, since now they're going to take some aggressive expansion. Alright, we're going to do this right before the end. Take all your money. Pause. Alright. This will generate a large coalition, but we will do it right before the end. We are at peace. They have indeed taken the aggressive expansion that we knew they would. Ally. Ally. Pause. Royal marriage from Saluzzo. Sure, Saluzzo. Got so many royal marriages. Monthly war exhaustion and monthly splendor. Sure, we will take that. February 1st. Offer vassalization. Hollande and Anvers, okay. Offer vassalization. So this is a way for me to get land without actually having to take any aggressive expansion, because we've brought them in a more peaceful way. Let us go over here. We have more land than we want. I don't know that I want to own this directly. I think we are going to grant all of this to Saluzzo. Saluzzo, guess what, Saluzzo? You get to have Nice. You get to have Coney. And you get to have Turin, so that I do not have to deal with any of that. Thank you. Our only valid rival is Castile, who we will not be rivaling. No thank you. And we have gotten that in. Let us march one of our troops down here because it looks like Cornwall is having a bad day. And then let's bring this one back over using our automatic transport. Royal marriage from Bologna, sure. We're probably gonna have to stop accepting these royal marriage offers because it's really tanking our legitimacy. How far over this are we? 6 over, oh my gosh. Okay. Turin, there's no way I'm gonna be able to vassalize you because you're part of the Empire, so I think it's time to dissolve this alliance. And then we are not going to renew our royal marriage when it comes up. No, Tyrol, you cannot have any money. Then we know that for a mission, we need to build some marketplaces, so let's do that. Pause. Bordeaux, Paris, Reims, Co, Orléans. Alright, there we go. We divvy that out like we need to. Let's deal with this. Then it looks like our vassals already dealt with their rebels. Alright, we're gonna have to core all this. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that idea. So it's very tempting because it will give us... won't quite get us to core creation cost, but will enable a policy. Alright, let us build some more boats. We will build more galleys, more. Will take us up to our force limit, though we may end up building over our force limit. Then we'll bring these folks back over. Alright, this fort is a grasslands fort. It is totally useless, and it's way over here, so let's get rid of that. To rationalize the fort structure here a little bit. Time to... let's first take our diet mission. I probably should have done before building all those marketplaces, in case they wanted us to do that. The clergy... oh. Valois. Whatever. Okay. We're not going to be Defender of the Faith. Auvergne production. Yeah, we'll do that. Nobles, you may have picked a poor time to do that. Don't think we're going to marry Munster right now, especially these little ones. It's just not worth it. Alright, let's go for the big one first. Alright, we're gonna need to we'll just wait a second here. Where did they want me to do this real quick, just so we can fulfill their mission? Production. It's a coal province, that's definitely a good one to do some production in. There we go, got some cash, thank you. Then we will also... Alright, what is this province that it has done this on? Troy, it looks like it's probably going to do best from... it's not trade power. I guess tax then. Okay. Let's deal with these rebels. We're going to Santon, or wherever this is pronounced. Okay. Not hard to deal with there. Aragon have excommunicated the ruler of Naples. Alright, let's bring them back from Cornwall. Let us bring them back from Desmond. Hungary has a very young king, though. There's no point in fishing for that. Alright, we're maxed out. We can recruit another general, so let's recruit a general. That is a much better general than some of the other garbage ones we have. 22111. That one we stole off those other people. Like this general is just absolute garbage. So we're gonna put Armand de Saint-Germain, a much better general, in charge. Alright, let us... I think we need to get this in, and then we will be able to... The Armorican Peninsula. Devastation, less than 1, and Armor has been improved 4 times. Okay. So, we have a bunch... Armor must be improved 4 times. This is the one that we are core... Yeah, we don't want to do any improvement until we core. Then you're going to pay more for it. Core the next one. Or Ottomans. I can't imagine that you actually need that money, but... Alright, meanwhile, let's go back to what we were doing previously. John Cook. Gain stab and admin tech cost. Yes. Offer vassalization. Cleves would like to be my vassal. We were already working on you. Everybody else has lost too much from aggressive expansion. Improve. Probably can get them in. But we have got to... Why are we not allied? Oh, because you've rivaled me. Okay, Ottomans. Well, there we go. I guess I'm the only one big enough probably to be their rival. Okay, well. Yes, right back at you, Ottomans. Well, that's unfortunate. I would prefer not to. I would have preferred to keep the Ottomans on side, because basically as long as I had them as an ally, who on earth in Europe could possibly even stop me? Well, I was saying that I needed to get rid of a few people, but that was not really what I meant. So we probably should now annex Munster, because we've picked up more little vassals over here who can do the work. And so they are real mad because I've annexed like 10,000 vassals. Guess I will royal marry them. Alright, we will ally Cleves. I know, we just got rid of one, but now we're making more friends. Pause. Gotta deal with the... I think it's probably gonna be okay to take one extra, because a lot of these generals are old, and one of them is bound to die. So let's get another general. This general is a 0240, not very good. So let's pick up this gentleman, who's a little bit better. county, so they're going to be a little easier to vassalize because we can royal marry them. Royal marriage. So I'll tick off some of the other princes in the empire. Claim, guarantee. And we will offer them military access, after which they will be happy to be my vassal. Part of the reason we've got tons of militaries because our king is got a 6, I think. Offer access. And now it's vassal time. Calm, stab cost modifier, okay. Call, offer vassalization. Cleaves is in, great. Alright, we've got so many vassals now. What we probably should do with at least one of these diplomats is we should tell them to improve with our own subjects. Let's put one of them on just like improve with own subject. Then let's come over here to Munster. Let us influence this nation for 60 ducats. And then we will annex this vassal in order to free up a relationship slot. This is definitely a lot of alliances here, oh my gosh. Let us pause. Annex vassal, confirm. This is Tyrol, but no Tyrol, we do not want to be your friend because you will not allow me to annex you, to vassalize you, which was the whole point. Though it did weaken Austria, so I mean it had its benefits. Armor is almost cored, so we don't want to use very much military power. I will recruit one more. So we have another one. That looked like a pretty good one that we just rolled there. We can ditch the 2-1-1 and put this guy in. Then let's go over here and fire some of these who are real bad. Sorry, you stink. And this one. We'll keep this guy because he does have some siege, so he does have some utility and he's under our limit, so. Let's get Munster in, so that'll be one less vassal. This will core, then our more has to be improved 4 times. Excellent. There we go. Where did it say those rebels were? Let's move these together. Can't even tell sometimes where they are. The other thing we probably do need to do at some point is get rid of this French strong duchies. But the 3 Diplo rep is pretty incredible. This is this one. Let's send this to go protect trade in Bordeaux. I think this is the one that I've picked up from a vassal. Oh, it's down here where we've got these. It's like we've got some rebels somewhere. Are they going to be able to handle these rebels by themselves is the question. Looks like yes. We have a mission where we need the Pope to be happy with us, so let's improve relations with him for a minute. The other thing we can see is there anything that... anything that would improve relations? Yes, let's do that. Also, that yearly legitimacy won't go amiss either. There we go. There we go, we got another trade ship, that's good. Okay, that's the cogs, this is the galleys we're building. Oh, there's some heavies. Oh, got some Armor rebels, but too bad, I was already parked there. Then we need more galleys, so we will go ahead and build them, even though it takes us a little bit over the force limit, because I think once we bring Armor in, once we bring in that peninsula we just took from Brittany, I think we'll have what we need. We will take your cheap advisor. We've already got one that's cheap. Fine, Bohemia. Let's make sure we are annexing our last province in. Excellent. It wasn't too hard. All right. While these are coring, we're going to pause here, and I will look forward to seeing you next time.